Hello. We are starting 2 minutes late. That was awesome. This is the second time I've tried to do this. The timing was much better this time. Hello, Kathleen, Joshua, thanks for jumping over. Rebecca, Patricia. Let's see how fast those 104 people can jump over. Thank you, Coco. I didn't thank you earlier, but I saw your comment. Hey, Tucker. I need my crown. Where's my crown? I have not lost power, everybody. I'm hanging in there. Hey, Gemma, Dee, Yvonne, hi. How are you doing? Are you snowed in up in New York? You must be. Enoch, yes, I know. I saw your comment earlier, and I recognized you. Even in your tiny little photo, I recognized your little white hat. Okay, 47. That's pretty great. Almost Canada. Yeah, I think a lot of people forgot to hit that thumbs up. We had 104 people watching and only 37 of these. It really helps everybody to hit that like button. And, you know, if you don't like that video, I don't know what I can offer that you would like better. I make all kinds of videos. I make a few how-to videos. That's not my main purpose because I'm a late bloomer and I'm not an expert at everything, but I know how to do a lot of things. So I have some cooking videos, some how-to videos, and I love to do just beautiful videos that kind of take you away. And I think we all need that right about now. Like for the last year, we've needed that. So when you have a beautiful scenery and you're housebound, I mean, I just kept grabbing the camera. And of course, this whole bird thing, I know a lot of you feed birds and are used to all of this. So it's no big deal, but it's all new for me, all new. I mean, I had in my Palisades garden, I probably had, well, I had the dark-eyed junco. That was ID'd by Jack. And I do have an Eastern towhee. Hey, Sharon. Yes, I'm going to talk about that seeds in just a minute. Oh my gosh. The Urban Gardener and I met at the Heirloom Expo in 2017. And he came to my late bloomer garden 1.0 in California. I did a video with him. You can always check back. I have a playlist. I think it was called Late Bloomer Fans or Fans Visit the Late Bloomer Garden, something like that. Carl is here from Ireland. Oh, thank you, Carl. Carl says, Carl is in Ireland, and he says that my videos have helped him during the pandemic. Thank you so much. I am glad. That's one reason I have worked so hard to try to do that. I just counted today, I've made 40 videos since I've been here. Can that be true? I think I saw 40 videos in that playlist. That might include some live streams. I don't know. Anyway, I have 2 videos that are shot that I haven't had a chance to edit. I'm not editing tonight. I spent all day on that video. Now, I thought this morning, you know, these clips are all in order. I rarely take the time to try to rethink structure in a video. I shoot it chronologically, and that's the way I assemble. Unless something just strikes me that, oh, well, that would be so much better over here. So I just thought this is going to be mostly music. I don't have to, you know, do a lot of cutting on me or anything. And I thought this is going to go together in like 2 hours, but no, I finished it about what, 3:30. I think I got it online. And I started this morning I probably spent 6 or 7 hours on that. But you know what? I don't want to put out a video that's not as good as I can make it. I'm not going to spend 3 days on it because got to turn right around and make another one. So I do the best I can with, within reason, 8 to 10 hours tops. Edwin, let's see. Oh, okay. Ed, I did for the second time. I did it also on Sunday because I haven't been able to get back to my 6 a.m. upload schedule. I was working on this video all day. I thought I'd be done by noon. I thought this video would be online at noon and I would just have a regular upload. But I did not finish it till 3:30. And I just thought, well, let's just do what we did Sunday and carry the same group over. Now I see everybody didn't come over. We have 71 and we had 104 on the other on the premiere, but maybe they're just running to take a quick bathroom break and they'll be right back. Anyway, if you could just go ahead and hit the like button, that would really be helpful. And there are other ways to support this channel if you like it. Underneath each description, all of my social media links and all of the ways to support this channel, from my Amazon affiliate to Patreon to PayPal, a lot of ways. So if you enjoy the work that I do, I hope that you can help support me. Okay, so thanks so much, Debbie. Thank you, Patricia. Yes, so Ed, so that was a live chat with a pre-recorded video. Obviously, a lot of cuts in that video, all that music. You don't have that in a live stream. So I don't know if you noticed, but I went and got all new music for that. I have a contract, like most YouTubers have a contract with some sound library. Mine is Epidemic. They're probably the biggest. And it's only $15 a month. So I encourage you to, they have a huge, huge base. I don't really know how the artists get paid with that little amount of money. I really don't. But they have tons and tons of artists in all genres. And so I just go through and I try to find things that are appropriate. And I've been doing it for a while now, so I can usually pick up music pretty fast. And I look at the, oh gosh, it just went out of my mind. I look at the map of the song. What's it called? Help me out, musicians. I look at the sound wave. I look at the sound wave, and I can usually tell looking at the sound wave if it's going to be appropriate without having to take the time to listen to a 3-minute song. Or I can scroll through it and do halfway to the end if I'm on the fence about it. Usually songs start out well. And oh my gosh, Roxana is here from Argentina. Did you see that, Patricia? Patricia keeps track in Ireland. No, not the score, Carl. I'm talking about the sound wave. And I don't know how to show you that if you don't know what that looks like. How could I possibly show you that? Well, I'm sure you know what it looks like. Yeah, okay, you get me. Yeah, so it will be, if it's a slow, quiet song, it'll just be like that. But if it's a loud song, it'll be like that. And if it goes like this, and I'm talking and I just want a little background music, I don't want it to start doing like that. And of course, I have to look for songs that are instrumental only. You've probably noticed I've only put maybe 2 or 3 songs in the hundreds of videos that I've made. I've only put 2 or 3 songs that had lyrics, someone singing, because very often I'm talking. You can have someone singing and someone talking. It doesn't work. I think it was O Tannenbaum. I think that was after the no, 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 you're right. That was not the one after the Corinthian bells. Well, the thing is, I don't know if this music can be found outside of Epidemic Sound. I really don't. Um, I could open that up. I'm gonna open up the program because I don't remember. Um, and I'm just gonna look for it real quick. Oh, Lordy. It did not want to come up. That's scary. What? You don't even want to know what I'm looking at. This is so frightening. Okay, this has been so malfunctioning. I can't even. Oh, I know why. I know why. I'm sorry. I don't have my backup drive plugged in because I work in there, so I can't look it up. But Carl, if you leave me a message underneath the video, I'll look it up later. For some reason, I'm going to show that comment, Trudy. No, I'm not. I'm surprised, but I'm not freezing. Thank you, Gemma. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay. I thought you were talking about the weight I've gained, Taffy. Let's not talk about gaining. Yes, I have gained a few pounds. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm going to have to work on that. Okay. Let's see. I can find out another way if anybody else is interested. Let's see, because I have that in a folder. Wait, where's the folder? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna look and see if I can find it. I think it was called oh, I make so many videos and I just, as soon as I finish, nope. That must be it, right? Yeah, because I went from my chimes to this song, which was chimes. I just lucked out on that. I had pulled this out, but I hadn't thought about where I was going to use it or anything. Can you hear it? It's very beautiful. It's called Snow Over City Hall. I have no idea. And it says sun chime, but I don't know if sun chime is the artist. Usually they have the artist last, the name last. So maybe there's a group called Sunchime. So that's what it is. Tracy's asking if I'm freezing, and no. Really? I haven't even checked the temperature today, but then I didn't go out. Wow, 5 to 6 inches in Humboldt, Tennessee. Wow. My friend says she's been out every day, at least to the store. She says, my mother raised me right. Well, anyway, what was I looking up? I got distracted. Oh, I was going to look at the temperature. The current, well, Jack can tell us. Jack has my temp. Ooh, it's 8. Ooh, no, that's weird. It was 18 earlier and now it's 28. Oh no, that's Nashville. Well, I'm probably close to Nashville. Yeah, it's 27, which is balmy compared to 18. But no, I have a fire going and I'm fine. Thank you, Carl. Happy my office hasn't been touched. Not even touched since that video. Been too busy making videos. Let's see. Uh, you're considering a video channel, Ed? Well, I can tell you if you're considering a YouTube channel, it's a lot of work. By the way, I am drinking, sometimes people want to know what I'm drinking. Tonight, I am drinking chocolate mint tea from the tea leaves that John Haffenacker, also known as Haffy, our moderator, sent me in his care package. And I just want to give a thanks to my moderators. They're awesome. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Haffy. And thank you, Patricia. I think those are the only ones that are on tonight. Haffy has posted my late bloomer t-shirts. This is one that I love. This is a very soft long sleeve t-shirt. This is separate. And it has the dirt person. I'm a dirt person with late bloomer show on the back. Yeah, I think we did. Roxana, I'm going to try to film one tomorrow, but I'm behind editing 2 videos, so I'm not exactly, you should see it by before Sunday. I'm going to make, I don't know if Mary is on, but some of, I gave Mary's Nest a shout out the other day. Her channel is great cooking channel. She's so upbeat and so lovely, and does these easy recipes, or at least the ones I've seen are easy enough for even me to do. So I am going to make beef bone broth because I can't think of anything that would be better for me to be drinking every day than beef bone broth, especially with this cold, trying to stay well, having different people here working. Actually, most of the people that have been working here already had the virus. So, and very, very light cases. So that's lucky. The one man that came first with the fireplace, his brother actually died the second week that Tommy was here. That's his cousin and his cousin's brother. His other cousin passed away from the virus. Meanwhile, Tommy's brother passed away after having the vaccine. So Tommy had 2 family tragedies while he worked for me. He's an amazing guy. And I do have one video of us finishing it all up. And I haven't edited that yet, but I can't wait to do that. And there's like a little about 2-3 minute video of Tommy in there. Interview with Tommy. Great guy. Let's see. Well, Rob, by the way, I saw a comment come through that you said you went to my blog for the first time. I didn't click on it because I was trying to get that up, but I did see it, and I'll look at that later. I don't know what you said about it, but hopefully I will mention that I haven't had time to work on my website. My website got really fixed up, a long time ago. And I used to publish a lot of blogs. This is before we started vlogging, when I just had regular episodes, 2 a month, 5 to 10 minutes long. And, everything changed in 2016, if you're aware, when YouTube changed its algorithms and said, no, we want long videos because you can run more ads. And we want a lot of them. So everything changed, and I could no longer afford to pay an editor and a sound editor and all that. So I started doing it all myself. So that's why I was saying, Ed, it's a full-time job, unless you have infinite wealth and you can just hire people to do stuff. Then it's a snap. Okay. Anyway, Rob, I ordered, and I hate to say this, but I ordered it wasn't an 8-tined pitchfork, but it's 6 tines forged steel. Are you the one that told me to get that? Somebody told me that on the last live stream, to get an 8-tined forged steel pitchfork for the wood chips. And because I can't get out of the driveway, I ordered one on Amazon. They haven't been up here. I have no idea when any delivery truck is going to try to, because I'm not going to I'm not going to, as long as the snow keeps coming, nobody's going to come up here, because my driveway goes down and then up. So either direction, coming in or going out, you're going to have a problem. So, what I should have done is get a lot of salt, I guess. I could have gotten some rock salt that I could go down just with my little red wagon and put some rock salt on my driveway. But I didn't do that. So I'm just going to have to wait it out. I know, Enoch, that deer just was right there. That's just some of the surprises that happen. There's a really big surprise that happens in the seeding video. And to answer someone's question, I seeded cool season stuff. Broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, kale, a lot of kale, spinach, lettuce, chard, 3 kinds of chard. Gosh, what else? Radish, daikon radish, cherry bell radish. I didn't do carrots, because carrots I'm gonna do in 5-gallon pots. I have been dying to do the carrots in 5-gallon pots ever since I saw. I think it was. I want to say it was California Gardening Channel. I don't know if it was him. It was a video I saw, and I thought, I am going to do that. That's the way I'm going to do carrots from now on. And he grew them in 5-gallon pots. He put a grid on the top, and he put one, and he got this seed that is, I forget what you call it. You guys probably know. It's coated, so it's larger, so you can actually see it. And he put one seed in each one of these. They're like this 1-inch grid around this 5-gallon pot. You put some kind of a plastic grid, and you just drop one seed on. You press the seeds down. You strain some dirt over it, and you'll see it when I do it. But he had such great results, and I thought, that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to do that. But I don't have the 5-gallon pots. I mean, I don't think. Do I? Okay, here's the thing. I bought those plants, and they weren't cheap. I bought that gardenia, rhododendron, 2 rhododendrons, and the fig tree. And I set those out there in the pots. I didn't know this big, humongous ice snowstorm was coming. I mean, we were having 40 and 50-degree days back then. And I thought, okay, I'm going to get around to that. But I really want to get a hole digger, and tool. And so I didn't do that. And then Tommy said, don't worry, Ken will do that for you like that when he comes. And Ken was supposed to come a week ago to start all these water projects. And then they just said, we can't come. The ground's too wet. We'll tear your yard. It'll just be a mud hole. So that didn't get done. And then all of a sudden we have that storm. I have my birthday. I'm a little distracted by that. We have the storm comes, and I'm looking out there, and these things are like, they look horrible. And what I'm thinking is what Daryl told me. Is Daryl on? I haven't seen Daryl. What's going on? Denise, where's Daryl? I think Denise is on. Anyway, Daryl was telling me earlier that I couldn't plant garlic. When I first got here was December 1st, and I was going to plant garlic. That was the first thing I was going to do. Remember? That never happened because month went by, and then we were in January, and you're supposed to plant garlic at least by November. So never happened. And at the time, I told Daryl I was going to plant garlic in these. The largest, like, rectangular planters I could find at Lowe's or Home Depot was wasn't even 10 inches deep. I think they were 9 inches deep. And I'm just going, you gotta be kidding me. Why can't I find some? Anyway, Daryl says if you plant those in those planters and you put them outside, it will freeze into a solid block. I said, well, he says, but if you plant them in the ground, it won't happen. And so I didn't want to plant them in the ground because I'm going to change all of the setup in those raised beds over there. So I didn't want to do that. So the garlic never got planted. Meanwhile, the fireplace project took, 2 weeks longer than I was planning on. So, let's see. Cheryl is here. Okay, Sharon, let's get on a little bit of a diet. My problem is I found this great butcher. He grows all his meat on his farm, Seven Cedars Farm, and his butcher shop is Seven Cedars Butcher Block. If you want to check him out, he said, I haven't checked him out yet, but I see him every week. And he said they've got new videos on Facebook and Instagram. So I'm thinking, well, he's not going to be so keen on me coming down there and doing a video with him. So I haven't done that yet. But then he said the farm does not look good with all of this storm and stuff. Let's see. Haffy, thank you for getting Tina. Tina is here. Is Ryder also in the house? Tina? Ryder is her young son. 2 to 4 inches. Is that tonight? That's incredible. That's right. This video is 15 minutes, but yeah, it is hours and hours of work. And especially, sometimes when you're just doing some other kind of video, it can get assembled pretty quickly. But on a video that you're trying to really make beautiful and have and put people in a certain peaceful place, it's very important. You can't just throw any old song in there. You got to really find the music that just takes you to another place. And hopefully I achieved that. But it takes a little time. Vegetable broth. I want to do that too. I want to do that too, Robin. I need some fresh vegetables is what I need. I don't have any. Isn't that something? You would have never heard me say that in California. But I don't have any fresh vegetables. The only thing that I've got fresh in there, fresh, I have some carrots in the refrigerator, but they're not fresh, is apples. So, and I missed seeing my mother this past Sunday because, and now we have the storm, so I don't know how long I'm going to be stuck here until. Oh, there's Daryl. Let's see. I know, Trudy. I do too. I wish you could too. It's a post office box, Anita. But the problem is I can't get out of my driveway. And the people I see going down the road, believe me, there aren't many, and they're all four-wheel drive vehicles. So I probably won't be going to my post office box for a while. Yes, I can see you, Daryl. I can plant what in the spring, Jack? Not garlic. You talking about garlic? Okay, bye, Jack. Hey there, Maria. Well, Tess, we're talking about the weather. We're talking about a lot of stuff. Birds. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, that happened on the last one also. If anybody wants to hit the like button, I won't complain. Thank you so much. Uh, let's see. I can do sprouts in the kitchen. Yeah, I want to do that. I've got a lot of sprouting seed that Haffy sent me on a previous gift. Thank you, Haffy. Let's see. Um, Hello, Devin. Are you talking to me when you're asking about Washington? I did live in Washington, D.C. briefly for like a year, a long time ago. That's a good question. Okay, everybody, let's think what herbs can best be grown indoors by a south window. Anybody got any suggestions? I find basil is, I always buy those plants, the basil plants, and I put them in the window and they look great for like, about a week. And then they don't look so good. Wow, I didn't realize that. That's awesome. Thank you, Robin. Yes, Kevin, I got Wi-Fi. Didn't you hear? Fiber optic. You need to catch up when you can. I got parsley is, I find parsley very difficult to grow. My understanding is parsley, first of all, you got to soak the seeds for 1 to 2 days before you plant them. And then they have to germinate in the dark. So you got to keep it covered while keeping it moist. And, that's often hard to coordinate unless you're not growing very much stuff. And then, so Trudy, did you plant all those from seed? Parsley, cilantro, basil, oregano, and you're growing it all in your kitchen, obviously, because you're in New Jersey and it's even colder up there. Well, you said it wasn't colder up there, didn't you? Ooh, mountain mint. I want to. I haven't heard of that. I I had so much trouble growing mint. I mean, it was really strange. Everybody has such uh, luck growing mint, but I didn't have luck so much. Okay, that sounds great. Okay, so I meant to give when I started, I meant to give a shout out to all late bloomers. And I know that I've gotten some new ones that have joined my channel recently, and I want to give you a special shout out. Thank you so much for finding me and for finding this channel. I hope you'll subscribe. Other people who don't consider themselves late bloomers, I hope you'll enjoy my channel and I hope you will subscribe as well. Let's see. Oh, wow. I wish I could give some to my mother, Carl. That would be awesome. Oh, hello, Susan. That sounds so beautiful. Gateway of the Shenandoah Valley. Beautiful. Hmm. Well, I will see, you will see in my next video what, how I started my seeds. And I don't have the whole setup together yet, but while the seeds are germinating, they are on heating mats, but they don't have lights there yet. I do have the lights. I don't have the rack. I did order one yesterday, but it just depends. I don't know if Amazon gets to the driveway and says, I'm not going up there. I really don't know. I do know you saw me walk to the mailbox in the previous video, and there was a letter, and I could see before I got to the mailbox that there was a tire track that went up to near the mailbox. So I knew that the postal lady, the usual person is a lady, and I think her name is Faye or something. I can't remember. Anyway, very nice. And so I saw that and I knew I had something in the box. But anyway, so the mail is delivered even though there's a big storm. Let's see. Wow. I want to get some mountain mint. That's awesome. And what did Carl say about basil? Oh, yeah. Hmm. Oh, that's fantastic. So Tracy and Susan can connect. A sliding video. Yeah, I did not get a sled and I did not get a inner tube before this. And if we get 3 to 4 inches tomorrow, I am going to be sick. Because the reason I couldn't do it so far, even try it, is because it is so icy. You heard me walking down that hill and it was like crunch, crunch, crunch. And there's too much exposure still in the front yard, even though it was pretty much all white. There's still rocks that if you pressed it down, you would be hitting rocks. So I was thinking about trying to go down the driveway. I don't know if there's enough steep enough to make cardboard go. Depends on how cold it is. If it's 18 degrees, I'm not going out. Not for a photo op. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be 33. Well, that's the high tomorrow is 33. If it really gets up to 33, I might try it. That's actually not a tapestry. Heather. And I'm not sure if it's a painting or a lacquer, or it's got kind of a cracked finish on it. I didn't buy it. My brother gave it to me, both of these, and they have the same kind of thing. It's more decorative art, and I never bought decorative art. So, but it looked pretty in here, so I took it. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything dangerous because guess what? There's nobody to pick me up and take me to the hospital and take care of me if I get a broken something or other. So I can't afford to get hurt. Wait, what is your greatest fear? What did Dee say? Oh no. Oh no. You had no power for 2 days. What did you do? I mean, besides for your seeds, what did you do for yourself? Well, luckily it's you still got time, I think, right? What is a candle heater, Carl? Do you have to go and light a candle? Literally? Somebody told me to order a oh, it was a inflatable solar light. I forgot the name of it, but I actually did took their advice and ordered one. I have no idea when it's going to get here. Oh, can you drive it over, Daryl? You've got four-wheel drive. You could just leave it at the end of the driveway. Could you please bring I'll buy it from you. Can you please bring it over? That's exactly what I need, a toboggan with handles. And guess what, everyone? I have a helmet. I have my ski helmet upstairs. Yes, Carl, but do you actually have a candle heater for the greenhouse? I mean, it's actually a candle. No, Maria. When I go down my driveway, it goes back up before it gets to the road. I would never go into the road. I might go into the gully at the bottom, but never go into the road. And there was well, it wasn't a tragedy because he didn't die, but my neighbor, when we were growing up, they had a hill in the back of their yard that went down, and it went right over to the road, and they went down, and it just timed it so that the neighbor coming around ran over him. His name is David, and ran over his legs, broke both of his legs, but he didn't die, thank God. I know, and for anybody that's wondering, my son and fiance are in Austin, and so far so good. I know they're having rolling blackouts. Is that why your power went out, Dee, because of the rolling blackout? I don't really understand. Somebody said they didn't understand why that was happening in Texas because Texas has so much natural gas, but I don't know what's going on over there. I don't have tea lights. What are they? Seven-day candle made with special wax. Ooh, that's nice. I actually tried, Rebecca said the other day that if you could put terracotta over a candle propped up on bricks, and I actually, after that live stream, I actually did that. The terracotta I have is really small. It's only about that big, but I had one of those little tiny candles, and I had some fire bricks left over from working on the fireplace. So I put 2 fire bricks on the mantle, which and the hearthstones of the mantle, not the mantle, the hearth. I put 2 fire bricks on the hearth to hold it up and put the candle underneath. The hearth is made from concrete. Those are concrete hearthstones. And put the candle there and then the little thing over it. It's pretty small, but it really, there was putting out a lot of heat. So that works. No, I know. That's what I heard. 4-wheel drive is not the solution. What? My son said he can't join us for the live. It's been too busy. The water is off. They filled up a bunch of water out of the fridge filter, filled up a bunch of water out of the fridge filter in bottles and put it in the fridge. Filled a bathtub so we can flush the toilet. Water is off. Okay. I need to go do that actually. But let's see. I heard that the wind turbines were freezing or something. I'm not going to get the toboggan. He just said he's not going anywhere. I'm not coming over there. There's no way I'm driving my car. Oh, that just sounds horrible, Tracy. I don't even want to try to imagine that. Ah, that's very interesting, Rebecca. I didn't understand that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, thanks for tuning in, Enoch. I'm just trying to catch up with it. Hi, everybody. Some new people have joined. Thank you so much. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button and the like. We're talking about the situation in Texas, the energy situation in Texas. My son just reported in from Austin saying the water is off. They have a lot less water than I do here. We have a lot of water, but I do need to go fill up a bathtub just in case. We're talking about terracotta planters to create heat either for a greenhouse or if your power goes off. And we're also talking about the situation in Texas with the wind turbines and the gas lines and all of that. So if you've just joined us, that's what's going on here. I'm just trying to keep everybody's writing a lot of comments, and I'm trying to learn too. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Allison. Oh my goodness. No power for 48 hours. Hmm. Well, I guess the hotels have generators, or maybe they didn't get shut off. I'm fine. I'm fine, um, Allison. So please watch the video that I uploaded right before this when we get done. Uh, I'm going to get a generator. I talked about that the other day. I should have already gotten one. Let's see. Yes, Daryl, you should have brought it to me sooner. Darn it. Oh, why is that? Why am I not surprised about that, Rebecca? Yes, prayers for Texas. And Dee is there. Dee, aren't you in Texas? How many people do we have here from Texas? I thought you had power by now, Daryl. Don't you have power by now? Because Denise was only out of power for 2.5 hours. That's really crazy. Rebecca says scientists at the Antarctic station who only use solar and wind power are doing better than the people in Texas. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, guys, my battery's running down. I'm going to be getting off just in a second. Oh, thank you so much. Mary is new to our channel. All you regulars say hi to Mary. And Mary came from Mary's Nest. Fantastic. I am in Tennessee. That's correct. I've been here for 2.5 months. And I do have some containers of water, but I don't have a bathtub for flushing the toilet, so I need to do that. Wow. Okay. Yes, everyone, stay warm. I know a lot of people are being affected by this storm. Oh, Mary, you must be also. Um, yes. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone, and checking on me. I really appreciate it. I am fine so far, and I have plenty of seed for my birds. And how do you do the pine cones with the peanut butter? I mean, how do you do that? What do you put in a bowl? Like it would be everywhere. They just go to town on all that seed, and the seed shells just wind up all over the place. So I'm trying to imagine what you do with a pine cone that is drizzled with peanut butter. Do you hang it in a tree or something? I can't quite picture that. 9 inches. Holy smokes. Wow. Okay. Plant oil. What was the 7-day candle called again? I want to get one. Yes, smear it on the pine cones, and then what? Where do you put the pine cones so that you don't have sticky peanut butter everywhere? A Christmas hook. A Christmas hook, you mean like an ornament hook? Oh, that sounds good. Use a Christmas hook. Hmm. I'm trying to think was where those wound up. Um, Outside in a tree. You mean hanging? These pine cones are hanging, and the birds come and peck at it. Okay, I'll search that, Sherry. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 15 inches. I don't have any lard. Hmm. Let's see. Lard. I could cook some bacon, let the grease get cold, add the peanut butter to that, and roll it around in that. Seven-day candle. Okay, 7-day candle and pine cone with PB. Yes. Haffy gave me some yarn or twine or something. Not yarn, but twine of some kind. Ah, okay. Okay, thank you so much, Maria. I'm glad she just told about the pine cones. It'll freeze. Oh my gosh, Pat, 12 inches of snow in Little Rock and still snowing. An empty hanging planter for feeding the birds. Just hang off of a branch. Let's see. Trying to think if I have anything like that. I'll have to think about that. I've got a big bird feeder out there that I got from Daryl. How do I let you know that Tracy, I have your email. Maria, are you talking about my community page? I can let you know by my community page. So, okay, everybody, thanks so much. We got more likes than we have people. We have the exact number of likes to people. And if you've just tuned in, thank you so much. And if you haven't yet liked, I hope you'll hit that like button on your way out. I'm a little tired, so I'm going to get off. And tomorrow morning, assuming I have power, because I won't be working on my computer if I don't have power, I will have a video up before noon. Oh, there's no tomato within 25 miles of me, Rob, unfortunately, or lettuce for that matter. Hopefully I can grow some lettuce very soon. Okay, good night, everyone. Thank you for the 100 likes. It's really awesome. I love you all. God bless you. Stay safe, and prayers for Texas and anyone who is sick or dealing with loss. Prayers go up to you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe, and I'll see you very soon.